What's up everybody, and welcome back to another Counter-Strike Global Offensive video. So it's been a while since I've made a CSGO video, pretty much because I just haven't been playing CSGO. But recently I was playing, and do you know what? I finally figured out how to fix this fucking game. And as we all know, it's become clear from my last video and previous videos before that CSGO, unfortunately for what it is a completely broken game. Now, since my last video, there's been several updates changing the hostage rescue situation scenario, which is pretty cool. But hey, maybe you should fix the fucking basics before you do touch-up jobs on the game modes. You know, just a little suggestion there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say exactly what they need to fix to, you know, basically revive this game, because otherwise it's just going to end up as a completely dead game that nobody plays. Crank up the damage. That's all that needs to be done. You know, people seem to think that the trouble with this is the recoil. It's not, alright? Day of Defeat has worse recoil than this game, and when I say worse, I literally mean, yeah, pretty damn bad. But it compensates for it, and how it does that is by having major high damage on all of its weapons. Like, the weakest weapon in that game is the pistols. They don't do under 45 damage per shot. Literally, every weapon on this game seems to do about 5 damage per shot, and that's the goddamn assault rifles. Okay, it's pretty clear that there's something wrong with the weapons where I can unload an entire mag into someone and the rounds that do hit hardly do any damage. Alright, so the recoil is crappy, alright? It's obvious. It's difficult to aim, it's difficult to shoot. You know there's a problem when you're running up behind someone, firing bullets at them, and not a single one is actually hitting, and the ones that do aren't doing damage. So really, that's all that needs fixing here, is the fact that the damage is all messed up. Alright, the recoil is not a problem, okay? It's good that there is recoil in this game, alright, because a lot of games now don't have any recoil in the weapons at all. You play Call of Duty, pretty much every weapon shoots in a dead straight line every single time. The only other game that has recoil in it, I think, is, yeah, it's probably the Stalker franchise. I haven't seen a game that has as, like, realistic recoil as Valve games, especially Counter-Strike, Day of Defeat, games like that. That's basically it. That's all that needs to be done with this game. Like, crank up the damage, like, majorly crank up the damage. Have weapons, like, not a single weapon does under 40 damage. That's what you need, alright? But at the moment, most of the SMGs you can get away with, say, 20 damage in 2 to 3 hits. Assault rifles as well, you need to sort of be firing about half a mag to actually do any damage. This is the trouble with a lot of Valve games. They make a new game without looking back at their original ones. Like, they pretty much got bad recoil and low damage weapons in this. Now, surely they can look back and see, okay, if you're going to have bad recoil, you need to have high damage weapons. You can't have this, you know, mix of both. You've got to have one or the other. Having sort of two of the same thing is just, it just messes the whole system up, alright? Like, playing this, I don't feel like I'm playing a game most of the time. 99% of the time while playing this, I'm calculating recoil over range and damage, alright? I should not have to sit there, get out my fucking calculator and start punching in numbers. I should be playing a game, alright? I should be just, you know, enjoying myself playing a fucking game. Alright, oh shit, you might as well, you know, just do recoil, windage, just account for everything. We'll make it the next armor game, alright? We'll make it armor free. Why don't we do that? Alright, it's a goddamn game, Valve, not a simulator. You don't make simulators. Anyway, it's not a particularly good example, this game, but the fact that, like, you know, 28 damage in one hit, You would never see that in most other Valve games. Alright, it's nearly impossible. Also, the grenades on here as well don't do anything. Alright, you look at Dare Defeat Grenade, that thing's almost an insta-kill. On here, you've probably got to throw about 4 before you do even half damage. Okay. Let's try another weapon here. Pretty much the only weapon that does the correct amount of damage for what it is a goddamn orb. There is no other weapon. Like the assault rifles especially is what annoys me, because the assault rifles are one of the main things you actually use in this game when you can afford them, apart from an SMG. Okay. It's like, it hardly feels like you're using an assault rifle, you know? You have to unload so many bullets into somebody. And it just gets to a fucking point of ridiculousness. See, like there. That took 4 hits to kill me. 4 hits, and that was with an AK, for crying out loud. It should have been maximum of 2. Ridiculous. But the other thing is as well, a lot of people would say that heightening the damage would make it... See, look. How long were those guys shooting at each other for? Like 3 seconds? 4 seconds? That was a 4-second long firefight. Because neither one could hit each other, and the rounds that did hit weren't doing anything. Clearly there is a problem here, and clearly it needs fixing. But by ranking up the damage, you wouldn't effectively be making it like Call of Duty, where time to kill speed's about 0.00001 of a second. Because, again, of the recoil, you know, you still got to compensate for the recoil. Honestly, if you don't believe that having high damage and high recoil works, play Dare Defeat for 5 seconds. It works perfectly in that game. Agreed, there are some weapons that are a bit overpowered, like the heavy machine gun that fires a dead straight line, but still, you have to set that up. It's a completely different concept altogether. By the way, while we're on the subject of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I might as well give some feedback for comments I received in my last video, which was no hacks, no skill, no score. Yeah, I know that you played for like 2 hours and you can get maximum kills in a round. I know that you're some OP player that wins every single round and is the highest rank on competitive mode. I helped make your aim bots. Alright, used to do it in my secondary school. Actually learned how to do it in my secondary school. It's not that difficult. Plus, I know what aimbots you're damn using. You're using the same ones that you can use in Source and in 1.6. It's the exact same engine. Alright, you just basically copy paste the update files into the same torrent folder that you have your aimbot running in. It's that simple. Okay? So when I see people who are like racking up ridiculous amounts of kills and getting one-hit headshots and shit, yeah, I know you're damn hacking. I help make the thing that's allowing you to do that. So don't worry about it, okay? It's fine. You think I can't identify my own work in action? It's not that difficult. See right here, how many shots? My crosshair was on him, I think about 80% of the time, and it took a ridiculous amount of hits to bring him down. Okay, there's a dude round there. Didn't hit him. Fucking hell. I was a bot as well. Really? I killed him with a grenade. That is a first. You do not often see that. Okay. Counter-terrorists win. So yeah, basically, to fix this game is simple. They just need to get on and damn do it, alright? Stop updating the hostage situation. Yeah, it looks cool. Oh wow, you're actually carrying them on your back. Yeah, I don't care. Why can't I shoot people, you know? It's simple. Sort out the basics first. Alright, Counter-Strike's a good game. It's just goddamn annoying when crap like this happens. Alright, and eventually they'll fix it, like they fix everything else. I'm sure they had trouble like this when they made 1.6 for crying out loud. Alright, they're gonna fix it eventually, but I just wish they'd hurry up about it, really. Anyway, I'm Army Boy. Cheers for watching. Okay, thanks, bye.